Good day. I still maintain your humble resource person, your comrades who have deemed it necessary to serve humanity without any evidence of anxiety. In the spirit of the mental health day that is titled by the team prioritizing mental health in the workplace. First of all, what do you understand by the term mental health? According to WHO, mental health is meant to be defined as mental health is meant to be defined as the ability of an individual to survive the adversities or the daily stress of life, work productively and fruitfully, as well as contribute to the society. But considering the scenario of the current situation, we are trying to diversify for not focusing mental health in that particular construct. I can say mental health is an ability of an individual to apply all the intrinsic and extrinsic characteristics. When I talk about intrinsic, I'm talking about those internal behaviors like feeling, interest, attitude, motivation, need, drive, and how it influences that individual's behavior and the individual's skill or ability to apply it within a social context. So if there is a disharmony in your thinking, feeling, and behavior, you now have a challenge in your mental health. So how do we prioritize mental health in the workplace? It is very essential that when this particular topic was suggested, I was very, very glad because there are a lot of challenges that occur within a workplace. And how to overcome these challenges is the essence of this topic. In the course of prioritizing mental health in workplace, we need to focus in some essential areas that ought to be discussed. And what are these areas? We should first of all go into the need of the workers, even the consumers and the employer. So what are those things that ought to be implemented in a work environment? It's just for the ability of the employer to identify the desire, the drive of his or her staff. So when your employer engineers your own aspect of life and is only capitalizing on work, profit, you see that there will be a very low productivity. But if in a work environment, we now concentrate on appraisal, promotion, increment in salary, at least openness, at least the staff, more especially the employer and the employee, or the manager and his subordinate, should have an open conversation, and also be assertive in trying to discuss their thoughts, needs, and expectation among one another. Victimizing your staff because of one thing or the other can also lead to emotional problems. Here are the essential tools that need to be deliberated upon while discussing on how to promote or prioritize mental health in workplace. First, the challenge to workplace motivation and how to overcome them. Motivating your workforce can often seem like an uphill battle. Several obstacles can stand in the way of fostering a motivated and engaged team. Recognizing this challenge is the first step towards overcoming them. What are the things that are normally seen as an anomaly that can precipitate or potentiate or cause a challenge of a mental health challenge within the workplace? I will mention but a few. One of them is this: lack of recognition. Employees feel motivated in their work and achievements go unnoticed, if not discovered by the employer. Sometimes the employer may not even appraise the ability or the effort upon which a particular staff have been put in. Instead, you will look for a way to, victimize that staff, trying to look for a point of cutting off the salary, or trying to for some entrepreneurial environment. If it is in government, they will go into querying. But employees feel demotivated. Very, very important. Let us understand this. If their handwork and achievement goes unnoticed, if to overcome it is very, very important, why can't we go into that? So how do we overcome this? Make sure you implement a system of regular employee recognition. This cloud be in the form of Employee of the Month award, the Employee of the Year award, the shout outs in the team meeting, and even a simple thank you note. It gives that particular worker a feeling of what? Fulfillment and belonging. Secondly, talk about poor communication, which I have earlier mentioned. Unclear expectation and poor communication can lead to confusion in the workplace, as well as frustration and decreased motivation. Imagine you are placed in a work environment where you don't know your tax. The only thing you are welcome to the place. I will not mention the company because of the nature of the video. They just want you to just start working. No, you have to retrain or place that particular individual in an orientation. Foster open communication within the team. Schedule tasks among the team. Ensure that the job expectations and goals are clear to each and every one of your workers, and provide regular feedback. And goals are clear and provide important appreciation for work well done. Don't be a bully boss. I've never seen a bully boss that make a good work environment. The area I want to talk again is fear-based motivation. Some worker or some employer, let me call it some employers or some administrators or managers, want their staff to be afraid of them just for them to make sure they can work. See, let me tell you, at the first point in time, it will be productive. Yes, you can work it out. But after a while, it becomes deteriorated. You will see what to call poor productivity. Can be as a result of presentism. What do you understand by the term presentism? Yes, you say I should come to work. I will come to work, but I will not do the work because my mind is not there. I'm not motivated. No increment of salary, nothing, no incentive, no wage, no appreciation. How do you expect a particular worker to be happy? Working that kind of, let me use the most, in fact, working within that obnoxious environment and toxic work relationship can never foster a good productivity. It will only lead to poor performance. Don't always use coercive method to control or compare your workers. Favoritism. Most managers favor some staff either because of one or two interests or the other, and others that are not favored feel demotivated and can go into depression. The next one is limited growth opportunity. Employee who see no room for advancement. In fact, you're working in a place, no advancement in your job. There will be loss of motivation over time. How do you overcome this? Look for an opportunity for professional growth and development. This include training session, workshops, and the mentorship program. Always invite some coach, entrepreneur coach, motivational speakers, psychologists to come over and talk to your workers. These have been tested and has also been proven to be a good result. The next one again is work-life balance. Overworking and inability to maintain a healthy life balance, that's a healthy work-life balance, can lead to burnout syndrome, which can significantly hamper motivation. So how can you overcome this? Ensure that you have some means of encouraging your employee to maintain a healthy work-life balance. Have a tea break in between time. This could be in form of a flexible work hours, remote work option that is working from home. Considering the economy of the country, you can